Hello, everybody. New Manchester here, back with another video. And as you can see, I'm uploading a video on my channel. It's going to be available to watch. Um, it's a video that I did just did. It's titled why. It's titled "Seeing a Therapist Isn't Going to Help You." So yeah, just want to tell you that seeing my laptop, seeing this, you're seeing the screen on my laptop. I'm in the dark, don't have any light. I'm freezing to death, and it's spring and it's April. Um, I'm inside a storage house, buried knee deep in junk. So yeah, said this in another video, but hey, I'm gonna do a video in a better location of my house next time. Okay. What I want to talk about in this video is people don't have a sense of humor anymore. I mean a lot of you don't know I'm a guy that has a sense of humor, and the toxic loop-sided society in America sucked all that sucked all of that out of me. I'm just this I'm this this I'm this serious angry pushover that's completely ignored by everybody. Um Talking about political stuff, talking about how America is, talking about how the women are in America, and I wasn't always like this. I mean, I was the most funniest person on the face of the planet. I had a good sense of humor. I said a lot of funny, crazy stuff. Made a lot of people laugh. You know, you know, back in the day, America had a sense of humor, and people laughed. People had a sense of humor. I mean, you say something funny to someone, regardless if they're a man or a woman, and they laughed. But not everybody had a sense of humor. Some people had a sense of humor, some don't. If you're being comical to a serious person, it will backfire. You know, in this matrix bubble here in America, it's just the total opposite now. Things have changed. If you try to be funny like you do back in the old days, it will backfire. People will say that, oh, you're offending people and all this SJW warrior, politically correct society. I mean, too PC, political correctness, SJW, everything. If you look on the if you look on television, you look at the TV shows. I don't watch any of the new television shows. I don't care for all of them because I think they all suck. I mean, all these shows suck. They're so bad. Like for instance, Family Guy. That show used to be funny. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to describe this. I mean, okay, you got some characters. I mean, Stewie the baby who wants to be want to take over the world and dominate the world. Brian the white dog is the voice of reasoning. Let's see, Chris is an idiot, and let's see, Peter Griffin. Let's see, I think he's an idiot, but he's kind of has a heart and all. I think Lois Griffin was the loving housewife, and I don't know what Meg was. I mean, she's just a typical teenage girl, whatever. I mean, and it was a funny show, and now that all these characters, they're all changed now. They're all different now. I mean, Stewie's gay. Brian is a left wing wacko who never shuts up. Brian is an it. No, not Brian. Um, Peter Griffin's an idiot. Lois is a sex crazed sex symbol wherever she is. All the characters changed because of this PC culture. And Family Guy isn't what it was like a long time ago. That show has changed. I mean, I don't watch it anymore. It sucks now. Uh, they're this character. This is one of the characters on that show that I really like. His name is Glenn Quagmire. I mean, he's this guy that says this giggity 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 goo. I think that's what he says. So he's this like sex crazed guy who does a lot of funny stuff. Talking about banging chicks, and this guy's hilarious. I mean, and he completely changed. He's not like that anymore. Now he's this guy that hates Brian the white dog for some reason. I mean, and he has a transsexual father of some sort. I mean, uh, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, a lot of people find this show funny. I don't find it funny at all. Like it's Family Guy sucks. I mean, and people nowadays they just don't have a sense of humor. I mean, it's just I mean, having a sense of humor is just dangerous. I mean, having a sense of humor, I mean, made America in the 70s and 80s, I mean, very balanced, you know, um, you know, times have changed, and that just been thrown out the window. I mean, now America is just this matrix like country now. Everything is serious. I mean, like Winston Wu says, I mean, there's no playfulness, there's no fun. I mean, I mean, people. You can't have fun in this country. You can't flirt with girls. You can't talk to anybody. You can't form friendships. You can't do any of that stuff anymore. I mean, America's just basically a prison. You know, in a serious, toxic, loop-sided, unfriendly, ugly country that makes you miserable, will drive you mad. Will drive you mad, and you gotta see these therapists. You gotta talk to some stranger in the building who doesn't care anything about you and just want to make money off of you. I mean, it's just really, really, really sad. I mean, so let me get this straight. This straight. If you huff and puff and pretend to be something that you're not, I mean, have this bravado, have this American bravado about yourself. I guess you're normal. But if you think outside the box and if you don't have anything to do with the crap in the country, I mean, there's something wrong with you. You got to see a therapist. You need help. And all this crap. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I just don't. Um. Yeah. Um. It's like you look. I heard. I heard someone says if you look in the eyes of an American, they just don't have a soul. I mean, Americans don't have a soul. They don't have a sense of humor. I mean, these people are just gone. I mean, and I think that people sitting in the same room, they're not looking at one another. They don't talk to one another. They just sit in their corner and just mind their own business, and they expect you to mind your own business, and they don't want to talk to you. Maybe try to get them to talk like, oh, you're obsessed with this person. You need to go see a therapist. I mean, that's not normal. I mean, that is weird. And I think I said this in a previous video. I want my sense of humor back. I want America to have a sense of humor again. Uh, I want these television shows on TV to stop catering to soccer moms and feminists and social justice warriors. Ignore these people and just they just need to ignore these people and just do what they want and do it what they feel that people need to watch on television. And yeah, and have all these media news outlets just talk about different countries around the world, like what's happening in other countries around the world, and also talk about what goes on in this country, and not just solely talk about what goes on in this country and ignore things that happen overseas, and also talk about controversial things that the media don't want to talk about, and talk about the real issues. Maybe this country would be better, but as always, it's not gonna happen. Ugh. Ugh. Well, well, let me get to work on this video. See you later.